All right, we got the Sacred Rebels Oracle out today. I am feeling phenomenal today. I'm grateful for that because it's been a rough few weeks with the root canal infection and then feeling like absolute crap the last few days. But I have to say, I feel amazing. So we're going to get into it. So the card that we got for the Sacred Oracles, number 26, relax and hold off. Relax the hold of darkness and be a cause. Dear Sacred Rebel, this moment in your life requires great courage. Fortunately, you possess that in bucket loads. You are being asked to allow yourself to be lifted out of one level of known reality and into the next level of higher voltage reality. Higher voltage reality requires a more absolute trust and a heart that is surrendered into the greater heart of the universe so that life can happen to us, through us, and with us more quickly, more radically, more beautifully, and more boldly. You are now being invited into this new reality where things happen quickly and according to bold, loving optimism. This is a reality not only of potential, but a manifestation of great big cosmic yes. To access this reality, you have to leap from known waters, and others may think you are crazy for doing so. You have to leave behind a dark, weighty grip of hesitation, procrastination, second guessing, and the belief you have to do everything on your own. You may fear for your life. How will you be safe in the wild, electrical pulse of so much aliveness? How will you function without the hazy, sleepy induced paralysis of playing it safe, taking too long, and placing lesser priorities above your sacred art of life? How will you hold yourself back if you don't hold onto fear? You do not need to worry about such things. Life is wild, but it is also wise. It is a force of startling, raw awakening at times, but it is also the natural process of evolution where all things mature accordingly to the seasonal cycle in right timing. You are part of, not apart from, the process. The invitation to shift gears and jump on board the train of life will feel exhilarating and perhaps also challenging. When you are in the hold of the darkness, you will feel pushed to turn away, to imagine it is all too much, and to create excuses about how your desires aren't grounded enough, that you are being too flighty or flaky, or that you are not living in the real world. That is fear talking, not truth. If the sacred rebel is not awakened, we will continue to live in a culture drenched in fear and distrust of nature. Those without awakened hearts don't yet understand what nature knows. She knows timing. She knows life and death. She knows the creative process. She just knows. And you can be trusted to support us, her own creations, in becoming all that we can become. Does this mean that we become passive and just flow along like a limp leaf detached from a tree, blown about randomly by the breeze? No. Being free of the hold empowers us to take up our cause. This means being free to act and affirm and the intuitive feeling we have by following up on them. This is painting like someone who has lost their mind, completely free and from the heart. It means writing even though you have no conscious idea of what you are writing, even as the words are streaming forth upon the page before you rather than curious eyes. And it means speaking about your work, never hiding it away, allowing it to breathe the fresh air and be held in the gaze of another, detached from the darkness that would say, it is not enough or must be best thing ever, whatever that means, in order to be worthy of a place in the world. Instead, just let it be what it is. It might fly, it might endure, and it might not. All of nature, including you and your passions and dreams, will be what is needed, and how will be what is needed when is needed and how it is needed according to wisdom. We just have to trust in this, within ourselves and within nature herself through the flow of life and participate. You are asked to go within and imagine diving deep off the edge of what you have known. There is so much calling to you now. It's your time. Leap. And the healing process says, this is what you would say: I accept the offer of life so that I may truly live. Through unconditional love, I now invite and receive all assistance, intervention, protection, and inspiration so that I may leap into my next cycle of life, held in the loving grace of wisdom. So be it. You may now like to take an actual jump of joy to finish your healing process. That was lovely. I enjoyed that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the Work Your Light card that came out and read that one. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Some of the most sacred initiation chambers and temples look scary from the outside, but are breathtakingly beautiful on the inside. This represents the journey that the soul pilgrim is required to take to reach somewhere sacred. But only the initiated can enter. Perhaps that's where you are right now. You are being tested, initiated because you are heading somewhere sacred. Initiations require that we cross the threshold from one world of, or state of being to the next. We are called to face what scares us and have to be willing to lose it all in order to gain a new way of being, of safety, of security, of depth, of meaning. Initiation, like rites of passage, marked a shift from one age to the next and can take place because of emotional turmoil, great loss, grief, or devastation. But it is through the seemingly hardships that our heart cracks open and our spirit is invested to step forward. We take the sacred voyage into more of who we are and who we came here to be. It can be painful and scary, but once we begin the journey, we can be more ourselves than ever before. If you are in the middle of an initiation right now, you will get through it. And one day soon, you will bless the things that broke you down and cracked you open because the world needs you open. You are going somewhere sacred. It will be worth it. And you're closer than you think. And the Work Your Light action is rite of passage, cross the threshold. Now we're going to look at the angel number. We actually got two. 347, health. Take care of your health. There is an urging from your angels to take seriously a health matter that you have been letting fall by the wayside. How you treat your body is important. It shows self-love and care. Reflect now on what you've been avoiding. Make a doctor's appointment or address the concerns you've been putting off. And the second one we got was 300, divine connection. The mind, body, and spirit unite. Your angels acknowledge that you have an intense connection to the divine right now. The unity of your mind, body, and spirit creates a conduit for spirit messages. Sit in meditation with your hands on your third eye chakra, the center of your forehead right now. Repeat this mantra a few times until it begins to sink in. I trust in my abilities. I trust in my abilities. Now the angel wisdom card. What a great way to end this reading. Leadership. My positive attitude influences others. The angels remind you that you have the ability to accomplish anything and everything that you set your mind to in this life. It is critical for you to be able to discover this special gift and use it to help others in need. What a wonderful reading. I hope you all enjoyed it. And until next time, blessings.